Oh hey, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to a very different episode today. Today is garbage day, and so what happens on garbage day when I go drive my daughter in the morning to school? Well, I see stuff that I think I might need. There was a nice office chair, leather I believe, and the only problem with it was that the back would just go all the way to the it would recline. It wouldn't go back up again, so they threw it away. It's in perfectly good shape. So I removed the back so that I have this platform here. Wheels all work. It's good leather, and it's about the same height as my little Tykes chair that I always use. This would be a nice, comfortable cushion, you know, for fixing things, you know. Wheels are all here. Swivels very well. Right? And it actually increases in height too, if I wanted it to. See? So then I thought, well, I took the back off, but look at this condition of this back. It's also very good, especially the back. Look at this big piece of, you know, leather. So I thought to myself, what should I do with it? Well, I thought, I have this tractor here that I have to get ready for, you know, the spring for people to come see it and stuff. And I want it to look like it's in the best condition that I could get it to, you know? So this is a low back seat, which I don't like, but beggars can't be choosers. It's what it is, right? This crack over here, and this entire section is just missing, you know what I mean? And this is like that vinyl that's almost molded on here, you know? So it's tough to get this droop. But either way though, it has this plastic backing on the back. And if you remove it, I bet you I could reupholstery it with that leather, you know? So I've got you back here with me. I'm in the bushes, and so are you. It's a 1/2-inch bolt that holds it. And then this wing nut over here. This wing nut can't even budge. It's been on here for like forever, you know. I might break it, but either that or I can't move it, you know. Oh man. That's one heck of a wing nut. Oh yeah. Okay, that's very rusty. So I can remove this seat, and I'm going to see if I can remove this plastic backing here that attaches to this cushion. So I could reupholster the cushion, right, and just screw it back on again. Let's take it to the garage and see. So let's see what it looks like. I've never actually done this before. You know, removing the plastic backing of a seat. So this is going to be new for me too, but I found it to be kind of interesting. Screws are a little rusty. Oh, hi, Scott! Hold on, my neighbor Scott's here. So, of course, my neighbor came by, had to chat a little bit, chatted about mostly that incident that happened yesterday where my other neighbor just dropped like a ton of bricks right onto the ground. As we were finished walking the dogs, he just dropped like a hot potato right on the ground. And fortunately, he didn't hit his head on my curb. But the neighbor said that his head did hit the ground, and it was like the sound of this. You know what I mean? You know, the sound of a skull hitting concrete. Man, oh man, oh man. Is that terrible or what? Anyway, dude threw up and has nausea, you know, which is not good for when you have a head injury like that. Usually means that, you know, you definitely have a concussion or something, but maybe something more serious if you feel nauseous and you throw up from it. At least that's what I remember. But they said they took tests and stuff. He's back home. It doesn't have any, you know, crazy effects of it so far. So look, this is steel. So I took out my staple gun, which it's a good staple gun. It's brand new. I got it from my dad's house. He never used it. And it takes these things, T50 staples, really thick gauge, some which is, you know, like these, right? And I was going to use this and just reupholster it, you know, with that leather. But given the close-up view of this backing, this is steel, so that staple isn't going to go in there, not at all. So I might have to use self-tapping screws in certain areas just to hold down the leather. The problem is this bend here. You know, I understand that leather is elastic and stuff, but it's got to have something that holds it down there, and then it's molded this way for these curves, you know, like a spoon, like a scoop. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I was thinking about just cutting this piece here, but then now looking at it, it's just as wide, you know, and you want something to be a lot more, you know, bigger. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just use the back part of it, because there's so many stitches here and contours. This is at least a nice, you know, straight thing. That ought to work, you know. Hey, you can only try, right? So I'm just going to get a razor blade and just either cut the seams, or let me see how this works here. I'm just going to cut it like this. It's not real leather, it's pleather. It's fakey. My neighbor Scott says, I thought you only work on mechanical equipment. How come you're doing reupholstery? I says, well, the mechanical equipment has seats. I just wanted to try, you know what I mean? If you don't try, you're not going to know how to do it. I'm willing to try anything once. Maybe not anything. Well, maybe everything. I think this is too, see, it's too narrow now, but it's the only piece that's not, you know, stitched, you know, so this is not going to work after all, unless I put it this way, but this part's not really there either, so, and you know, you're looking at the bend, right? That doesn't look good. Not at all. So maybe I'm not going to do it after all. Maybe I'll just cut the shape of it and just, maybe I'll do that. Just cut like this part here, and then just like seal it with some silicone or something. You know, silicone it here, and then it's just there. You know what I mean? At least it'll look better than this, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just take a piece. Forget about this bend here. It's just going to be the butt part. Just put the butt part here like that. That'll work. But it has to surround this whole area here. So I'll cut a shape of it, and we'll see what we do with it. So I've got it on there, and I used some Gorilla Tape to seal off the part that isn't connected to this. Well, it looks okay, you know. I'm using the Nick from Medford technique, where I have to be careful because this is plastic, see, and this is really hot. So I'm just trying to get the parts with the Gorilla Tape on there, because the plastic is so thin that it'll burn. So I'm just putting a little bit of heat to let the Gorilla Tape kind of shrink wrap it a little, you know. You can actually see it working, see? You can see when it gets shiny on the plastic, that's when it's starting to burn. See how that works? That's shrink wrapping it. It's melting it. That'll be good. By no means is it perfect, right? But honestly though, to fix that part with the, you know, this entire corner here that was off, you know, so this is much nicer. That backing, when I put the backing back on, you know, not the backing, but the coping, if you will, that holds it together, it's much better. Much better. It's definitely better than before. Seat upholstery. Dabbled in everything. Just gotta try it. It's like Mikey. Try it. You'll like it. Hey, Mikey. What the hell happened to that bolt? I was just going to say, a smart guy would have put it in his pocket. Of course it's me. Alrighty then. That's Fireman Bill or Fireman Bob. Well, what do you think? That look alright? Looks better than before. I mean, it's gotta look better than before, right? That's all you need to do. Take off the seat, find something to reupholster it with. I mean, it looks better than before, right? Not much better, but better. Anyway, I wanted to try it anyway, you know? Not gonna know unless you try. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. While being back here, I noticed that this Troy-built Super Bronco, or Pony, I forgot to paint the deck. That deck looks like hell. right? It could use some 98-cent quick color. I love doing field repairs now. It's fun. As you can see, I've done decks before like this. Got this handle that I got from Home Depot for $3.99. Larry turned me onto this. Really makes it easier. Just spray black. That's it. Don't worry about the masking, because there's not enough paint for you need to mask. It won't overspray. Just to make it a little better. It's not a complete paint job. It's almost just like masking it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fake paint job. That looks better already. A couple of squirts. You're a squirt. You can get really close with this. It won't run. There's not enough paint for it to run. But all it does is give it a quick coat of black. Cover up stuff. Technically, this is perfect for flippers. You want to hide stuff, hide rust. Stuff looks great. Makes things look newer than it is. See how it covers it up? I'm not even going to clean the area. What do you think about that? Even the areas here where it looks rusty, it's the light coat.
Henry, you're gonna get some on the grass. That looks new, Henry. You're painting the leaves, Henry.
I don't care. As long as it looks good, I don't care. Look at that, huh? Half a can. That's 50 cents. 50-cent paint job. Ew. Proof is in the pudding, fellers. Boom! Okay, 65 cents. That inner pedal was oversprayed by red paint a while back. Bothers me. Much better. I'm walking around. Gotta do this a little, just a little. Holy cow, does that look like hell? I didn't have a lot of paint last time I did this. I only had a half, so I can finish it off today. $0.98 will have reconditioned 3 tractor decks. 98 cents. I can't say enough about it. It looks great. I know you guys are skeptical. Try it yourself. It's 98 cents. It'll make the difference between $100 and $150. No doubt about it. Coolidge. Hope you guys enjoyed that bonus footage. Do you guys remember every episode of these? There is one, or two, or 14. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey guys, support my channel, buy a sticker. Also follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on the next project. Have a great day.